I find you're better aiming. You can see down the arrow better like this. So if you're just new to it, you might as well do this. And then the next, your finger placement. Everything on recurve bows is about consistency. So everything you do, you want to do it exactly the same every time. So the first time you'll shoot, you'll see it like hits to the left. As long as the next time you shoot is exactly the same, all you have to do is adjust and to where it's actually hitting. But that takes some experience. How I place my fingers is just how I was told by an Olympian guy, that is you place this first knuckle right at the crease, this one right past the crease, and this one just lightly on it. So kind of like this. It's not quite even like you'd think, and the reason being is, and I found this to be the case with myself, you can still see remnants of it, but you get a big callus on your finger, on your lowest finger, because it puts a lot of torque on the string on that finger. And so that one, you want to have just like 10% of the weight of the bow. So that by holding that one on less, it helps you do that. This is the finger that takes most of the weight, and so you're putting that one in the deepest, and that one's at the crease. And so it's that's kind of when I line up my fingers to shoot. And you have to think about all this stuff initially, and then eventually it becomes second nature. So if I'm like this, there's like collapse happening. If I'm like this, my bones are lined up, and you can come push on my elbow, I'm not gonna collapse. And this weight is all from the bow is gonna wanna make you collapse. And until you get everything in line, it's gonna be hard to hold accurately. So anyway, draw back accurately, and then it is just the best way to think about finishing your shot when you're learning is picturing a golf ball like resting on your shoulder, and you're like, golf ball. You try to grab that golf ball. You're not thinking release, because you'll do this and it'll pluck your bow like that and you'll hit left. And so it's just draw back, aim, grasp. So ideally, yeah, I aim and then pull, or whatever it is. Golf ball, or like try to just follow your shot through with whatever. Aim's not your last step. That's very important.
How long between the spot and the
about a second is good. You want to have enough time that if you feel like, oh, something's off, that you can actually say, oh, I'm not going to shoot this, and you like let down. Like a lot of times it's like feel like once you get drawn, it's like you have to shoot, and you don't want that. You want full mental control of your shot the whole time. Until it's actually a surprise release. You're never thinking release, you're just thinking pull farther, and then at some point there it releases, which will be a surprise, which means your body isn't going to naturally go brace and throw your shot off. Strong.